Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to another episode of JaybirdTV. My name is Jay. I'm climbing today at Terra Firma, which is a dope gym in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you have been with me since the beginning, I've been thinking about this. If you guys have been faithfully watching my videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support and love. If you guys like that new logo, that was my boy Brandon Klotz, one of my best buddies, whipped that up for me. Animated JaybirdTV logo, so hope you like that. So today it's just your boy here. I'm gonna be getting on some really hard new climbs they've got on the prowess. We're looking at some overhung stuff. Should be a great day. I'm just gonna do a little voiceover action, explain the moves, and let's get into it. Get ready for some bouldering. Route 1, a green V8 on the prow. A very crimpy route that requires quite a lot of finger strength and some core to power through the two cruxes. Thankfully, I found an easier beta to do crux number 1, where before I was cutting feet, but on this go, you'll see that I actually managed to keep my feet on the wall. So, beginning on an undercling, there are 2 crimps. I just moved to the top one to save some energy. Hitting an undercling and then getting my left foot up, I hit a pretty good crimp there and begin crux 1. So where before I had to jump up and cut feet, you see me get my right foot on and really squeeze my core. From here I'm able to just move up to the next left crimp and move into the sloper that begins crux number 2. Now what helped me here was getting a high right foot and flagging my left out, matching, really keeping tight and hitting the crimp. It was actually easier for me here to continue flagging and just do a big powerful move to the next hold. Thankfully that one is good. From here you're past most of the hard climbing and just need to top it out. Pretty sick climb though, I really enjoyed this. One of the harder ones in the gym right now. Pretty psyched I got that first go as well, I did not expect to. The next route we're looking at is a pink V7 right next to the green V8. So this one definitely has some better holds, although it has a pretty tricky top section. Just a close-up on some of those holds, pretty rad. So beginning down left, you move into the 2 pink crimps and hit the second one as an undercling. From here you get a high left foot and make a powerful move up. There's a couple different ways to do this next section. The original beta they wanted was a double dyno. I found it much easier to go off the jug and just get my foot on. Cut feet there once again. And this is where the interesting part begins. So hitting those 2 slopers, you would imagine that you just get heel set, but it feels really difficult. So here I hit this hold and actually stuck my fingers. Thankfully, was able to stay on the wall and really lock that down for the finish there. It's a really fun route, pretty powerful. The top section is very tricky. The next route we're looking at is one of my favorites in the gym. It's really fun. Yellow dishes. They look like they'd be jugs. They don't feel as good as they look, but they're amazing for the half crimp. So beginning on an undercling, make a big move up left. And from here you need to get your right foot on, keep the core tight. You can bump from there to the next hold. And getting geared up here for the crux, that bump does make the move a little bit easier. So big move up, that dish is rather good, which is reassuring for sure. Get the right foot up and match that. And from here, you're pretty much done. You just need to keep everything engaged. And I actually opt to get my left foot up and bump the left hand to finish. Feeling pretty good. I've gotten these all first try. I have sent them all before, so having that beta rehearsed is immensely helpful. Next route we're looking at is a black V7, very beta intensive. This one almost took me the longest just because I did not know what I was doing at first. So beginning, you can see me making sure I got my beta down pat. So beginning down here, pretty low start. You hit the right hand and have to shift your weight, which is really interesting. From here, hitting some smaller crimps that feel pretty good, get a high foot, and a big move out left here. Now this is where the crux was, interestingly enough. I choose to get a heel and really pull into this Gaston here. So getting that, moving the left foot, and then coming in and matching. The move actually feels so cool. The right heel is better than you expect. From here I get the right hand up, get a high left foot, and just kind of crank. Get my right foot up again, drop knee, and just go up to finish. Skip a few moves there. It actually feels quite a bit easier. So black v7 down, all right. The last route that we're looking at is an orange v6. This one is not quite as hard as a yellow v6, but it is more interesting, I suppose you could say. You kind of have to use your hips a lot more, and there's a more variety of holds. Rather than just consistently okay holds, you get some better ones, but then some slopey ones that are very tricky. So beginning down low, I skip the first, actually bump the first hand there, and walk my feet out. I actually get my feet over pretty far there so I can pull in with my hip, hitting this very interesting pinchy sloper. Come in and match that. Move the left hand out, get a foot match here, pushing my right hand onto that pinchy sloper, kind of reaching up, getting set on those, and this is another very interesting foot match. It's a lot of interesting movements with your feet on this route. Here is the crux, and I make a fatal mistake. You see my right hand is kind of wrapped below, and I just was tired. I didn't rest enough. You see me just, I can't even believe it. I thought I was going to get all of these first try for sure. And this is probably the easiest of all the routes that I'm trying. So you will see a difference in my movement here, as now I am just kind of out of disbelief, moving with a lot more power and not moving quite as fluidly perhaps, but definitely squeezing a lot harder. So moving through these first moves here. Getting geared up, you'll see I do make a different decision when I reach this big sloper up top. So pretty much the same movement up until here. But this time instead, I get my feet out, even with my right hand so far over, just so I can use my hips to kind of pull my body through. And just get set up for the last move here. We got to send, ladies and gentlemen. Not too bad for the boy.
All right, that is a wrap. Thank you for watching. I felt pretty strong today. I'm glad I got all those except for the orange V6 on the first go. What was up with that? I just didn't push hard enough, I think. So I'm gonna keep on climbing, getting stronger in training. I've been thinking a lot about the training videos that I was talking about. So training for bouldering specifically, power, strength, fingers, and core. This is something I really want to do. I'm pretty busy with school right now, but when I finish that up, I would love to get those going. So hold me accountable, ask me about those. I want to do it, want to get those going, and please let me know if there's anything else that I can do to, of course, keep improving the content. It is for you all. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and or morning and or night. Peace. Much love.